And MASH, we are live. Hello world. How are you? I have a bunch of tracks that I've progressed on pretty far and then sort of just like stopped working on them and went to other stuff. We're gonna actually try to like really wrap up a track because I need to release something new and I haven't released anything in a hot minute. So let me load up a past project. Mike might cut out here for a sec. This is one I worked on a while ago, probably close to like a month ago is when I started this thing. And see if I have a mic in here. I don't. Let me get a mic on here. And swap this vocal process. Anyway, I like wrote lyrics for this track, and yeah, I just kind of abandoned it. Vocal processing chain. Get that on here, mic there, input one.
Hello.
Get rid of that guitar amp on there. Damn. Hello, Stream Elements bot. Always the first one here. My most loyal follower for sure. Okay. So I got this track I was twerking on called Lost and Found. And definitely the lead vocals need some EQ work. I had some EQ automations on this track when I initially recorded it, and then but it was just like mumble lyrics, and then I actually wrote lyrics and we recorded it, but kept the automations there, and the automations are all jacked up, so it's a little scuzzy. As you can tell there. What's up, Sal? How you doing? Oh, I should probably put my screen on so you can see what I'm doing. Let's go to this side-by-side I got going on. Gemini, where did you go? Man, Sal, you even beat the second Stream Elements bot on Twitch coming in so fast. Don't know where you went. So there is some EQ automation here that is like pretty jacked.
Search and destroy, find my way to you. Gonna find my way back to you.
We lose a lot of highs a lot. Recovering. What are you recovering from? Hope you're okay.
You will be found. You will be found now.
Let's see. What are we editing here? We're editing our highs. Let's pull our highs up sooner here. Oops.
Let's get the hell out of here. Find another place to be. Find another place to be. Let's get out of here now.
Oh, sinus infection. Yikes. So I am working on. I might be too quiet here. So I am working on a track. Check, mic check, mic check. Turn this up a little scoosh. This is a track I started working on. Like a month ago or something like that. It was for this like Turbo Track Attack challenge thing for like the Make Music Your Life YouTube page. It's like this like $50 course you take, and it's like a 3-hour session, and the goal is try to start from end, make a track. And this is what I had worked on. And then I kind of mumbled these lyrics, and I rewrote lyrics, and then re-recorded the lyrics, but kept all these weird like automations on for my mumble. So now I want to clean up the audio and just kind of finalize everything and get it released, because I need to get another goddamn track on my Spotify, because one is just not cutting it, and I have so many things I'm working on, and I just am so stoked to release all of them and just haven't yet. So that's what we're doing, is just going back through and finishing tracks.
Gotta find a way, get you back. Find another.
Get a little more highs in there.
Heart attack, little heart attack.
I don't like that line. I'll have to rewrite that line.
You're lost, but you will be found. I'm gonna get you right out of town. gotta find a way. Countdown is out. Countdown is out. Here we go. Find a way. Digging deeper into the space. Find a way. Find a way. Never find a way out of this place. Let me see you now. I can find you now. Before you're lost, you will
Really
be
need to
found.
re-record these lyrics,
Before you're lost, you will be
but at least you can start to hear them now. The automation.
Grab my hand, let's go tonight. We can get out of this mess.
I can definitely help you with some Ableton tips. Like here, let me go bigger screen so you actually see better. Then you'll learn a little better this way. Oops. So, since you need some tips, let me just, I'll walk you through what I'm doing. Hey, Panda Cat, what's up? So what we're doing here, Sal, is I'm doing automation changes. So, there's these buttons up here. You can like press this little button up there. I don't know if you can really see it very well. It's this little 2-square button. That's how you record automations in. So you can like twist your knobs as the track's playing and it's on for recording, and you can like do these automations. And then if you press the A button, it's a shortcut for turning your automations on and off. And then you can come over here to your right side under your track, and there's all these drop downs here. And anything you recorded automations on. Oops, hold on, my head's in the way. Let me get my head out of the way. Well, I guess I'll show you on a different track. Down here, there'll be like all these different things, and if you see something that with like a red dot, that means you have automations there. So you select whatever your automation is, and then you can either just click and drag the anchors, or you can press B to open up a brush, and B opens up a brush in like almost anything, whether you're editing MIDI or doing audio. B is opening a brush in a lot of different windows on Ableton. But then you can come in here and you can just rebrush all your automation stuff because it shows you the red line. So that's what I'm doing now, is rebrushing the EQ on these vocals, because I was going crazy twisting knobs. Because I got like a machine here set up, and it's got my like vocal processing knobs set up on it, and I was going crazy twisting it while recording, and it made the lyrics really hard to hear at some point. So I'm just going back and fixing that. And the brush has 2 functions. Ooh, peek in there a little bit. Hang on a sec. Turn that down a scooch. A little peaky. Sorry if that had some crackles there. The brush has 2 functions, so if you just click and hold, it will, I don't know how well you can see it. Let me see if I can blow this up as big as I can. I don't know if you can see the red line or not, but if you just click and hold, then it goes like on like whatever your quantized note, whatever your grade is at, it goes by those. So like my grade right now is, what is this? Like 16ths or something, so it moves it just every 16th note. But if you hold down Command, it lets you actually draw like a more fluid, organic note. So that's worth mentioning. Crackles sound pretty nice. Probably could record these vocals too. No more EQ for the rest of the track on the highs. I need to fix my lows though. You were lost, but now you're found. And so one thing I do, for me personally, when I'm sketching ideas, is so I have this like master mic track, which is this white track I'm working on, and I have down here like a vocal processing chain that's just saved to an audio effects rack, so I can just like really quickly load this up. And this sort of has, I sort of built this to my own needs. You can kind of build it to wherever you want. So the first thing that happens is the vocals get hit with the compressor. I have Waves 2 in real time, which is a pitch correction software I loaded up that I can quickly adjust my notes. I got this envelope which is connected to a knob, so this is how I can control my highs and lows. So I have this knob here, so you can see I can like turn this knob and it changes my highs and lows. And this means that as I'm singing, let me just arm that track for recording. Let me mute this other one. All right, check, check. So now as I'm singing, I can like turn this knob. Oops, hang on a sec. Check, check. There we go. So now as I'm singing, I can like turn this knob and you can see my automations changing. And so then if I'm recording live, I can fuck with all these different sounds and stuff. So that's a fun one. Then I have a saturator, which is just static. It just gives a little more saturation, though I'm actually thinking about removing that. Sometimes it leads to a little bit of distortion and crackling. Auto pan, and then just a final compressor to hit everything. And this is actually mostly to also be able to quickly set a sidechain. But yeah, so that's what my vocal effects are. When I make a track, it totally depends, man. Yeah, so this is how I do this. So the way I did this is, so all these parameters, let me get out of the pool here. Let me turn this off, go back to my, all right, now I'm out of the pool, as I like to say. So yeah, so I have a MIDI controller, but what I've done on this vocal processing chain is I've assigned each one of these parameters I like to one of these macros here. So you can just like right click whatever parameter you like on your, once it's in an audio effects rack, like all this collapses inside of this this one audio effect rack I call the vocal processing chain. And so anything you have inside this chain, you can right click a knob and you can say map to, you know, macro, whatever, and you can add and remove macros. Actually, I got one better for you here. Look at this, boom. You can, oh, that's gotta be fixed. Let's turn myself off for now. You can like add and remove macros down here. Sorry, Panda, I know we don't got the music player right now. I'm just helping Sal out with some tips. You can add and remove macros here, and you can rename your macros and do all kinds of stuff with these. But the core premise is you right click any of these settings you want in here and you map it to the macro you want. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. And then what you can do is you can MIDI map these. So once you have your macros set, I think it's Command M. Yeah, it's Command M. You can click any of these knobs you want to, and then you twist a knob on your MIDI controller, and then now that knob is mapped to your MIDI controller. And so I have a template that I've made, so I load up a template. It loads up this vocal processing chain already MIDI mapped, and it loads up like just 3 empty audio tracks connected to like my guitar. So whatever my idea I have in my head, when I open up Ableton, this template just loads up, so I can just instantly start dialing, just creating a sound. So if I just have an idea, I can just quickly start sketching it. And everything in the template, all the tracks are different. I've already like